I'm Liz, the owner of the Busy Channel.
And I'm Matt.
My friend. One of my best friends. That's it. He's Matt. And he's dancing.
That was my introduction dance.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Cut.
Oh my god. Okay. You should read the next story.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright. So what's your swearing policy on this channel? Like,
Don't say any slurs.
so anything except for slurs. Well, what
Yeah.
counts as a slur? Like, are you talking like a racial slur, ethnic slur? Like what do you mean? Like,
No N words. No
okay.
A words.
Okay.
No R words.
Okay.
And no ethnic slurs.
Alright. That's valid. Alright, so the one I have pulled up right now, it's a Am I the Asshole?
Okay. I will definitely judge. I'll judge hard. I love Am I the Assholes.
Am I the asshole for saying to my mom at family dinner, well, I wouldn't stay with a man if it's my kids, so I guess we have different priorities.
Damn.
Spicy.
Okay, she's not the asshole. She or he is already not the asshole. I don't think my opinion will change.
Abuse and discipline. There's a difference. Because like obviously, you know, like physically disciplining your kids, it's a I don't want to. It's up to the different people. Some people aren't like that. Some people are, but there is definitely a difference between discipline and abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, with kids, you know, you really don't have to hit them that hard. It's more of the shock of the event that really gets through them than the actual like severity of or strength of the hit. Now, of course, you know, that's situation to situation. Now. So I guess we'll just have to see what this is about.
I'm a firm believer on not hitting your kids. I don't care how hard it is. I'm not for it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the only times I would ever put my hands on my kids is they did some absolutely outrageous shit. Like, because there's some times where like you need to send a message and words just aren't going to do it. You know, like you need to send a message with a period like at the end of it.
I can see like shooing their hand away if they're going for something they're not supposed to, but I don't know. There's so much you can do that's not putting your hands on them.
What if your kid was like bullying somebody, like
how so?
Like your kid was being a bully and like harassing this kid, maybe
Physical?
even yeah. You know, like on some really hard.
Make him give his Xbox to the kid he bullied. I don't know. There's so much you can do. I would make him write a handwritten apology.
You think he would really learn his lesson from that though?
Yeah.
You think so?
If you take away their form of entertainment, they will have some time to reflect.
You're telling me how to get your kid to learn his lessons from bullying is giving his gaming console to the kid that he was bullying?
And a handwritten note or some crap like that.
That sounds like you're gonna make your kid hate that kid even more.
Oh, well, he'll stay away from him.
I mean, me personally, I'm getting my Xbox back. I don't care, but you know, he's their own. Anyway, let's get into the story. We can talk about this more after.
Okay, we're gonna have a heated debate. Go ahead.
I'm low contact with my parents because growing up, my dad was physically abusive and my mom was emotionally absent / neglectful. They are in town visiting other family members, and we all decided to have family dinner to catch up. For some background, my boyfriend will usually give me a nicer main gift for whatever holiday we're celebrating, along with 1 or 2 smaller side gifts. The side gifts are usually something like a funny t-shirt or a stuffed animal. Last year for my birthday, one of the smaller gifts was my boyfriend got me a sweatshirt from Costco. It's just a gray sweatshirt with Costco's logo printed repeatedly.
I wanted that damn sweatshirt! I was looking like 2 different Costco's for that sweatshirt. I want that sweatshirt so bad. My fish is named Costco. I want the Costco sweatshirt. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. That's valuable input. I've never seen this sweatshirt, but apparently it's a high value out.
Gray sweatshirt with like a hood, and it just has the Costco logo on it, like Costco in red with like the wholesale in blue, and it's just really cute, and it's Costco.
So yeah, it's a gray sweatshirt with Costco's logo printed repeatedly all over it. My boyfriend said he just saw it and thought I would like it, and he was right. I really like it, and I wear it all the time. Sounds like you and the poster. What is the OP, right? That's how you say it?
OP, original poster, I think.
Yeah, you and the OP apparently have something in common.
Yeah, I need to make friends with this person. I need to steal their boyfriend. No.
That's crazy. How are you going to say you want to be friends with her and then say you're going to steal her boyfriend?
He'll buy me a Costco sweatshirt. Yeah, that's the bar.
Damn. I wore the Costco sweatshirt to my family dinner last night. Someone at the table complimented it and I said, thanks, my boyfriend got it for me for my birthday. My mom scrunched up her nose and loudly said, he got you a sweater from Costco for your birthday? I told her that was the only
ever. I'm so sorry. I can't.
I told her that wasn't the only thing he got me for my birthday, and she replied, oh good, I would never stay with a man who gave me a sweatshirt from Costco as a gift.
No! No, I'm getting heated. You must stay with the Costco man. Costco is the best place. Like, I have a fish named Costco. I said it already, but you cannot come at Costco like that.
That's fair. I mean, I personally don't have a lot of experience with Costco, but I do understand the hype.
We need to make a vlog in Costco next. Let's go to Costco tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I was pretty put off at that point, and I said, well, I wouldn't stay with a man who hits my kids, so I guess we have different... My mom didn't really respond at that point, and I could tell my dad was pissed. They stayed pretty quiet throughout the rest of the dinner. They don't like it when I bring up the fact they used to hit us kids in front of people outside of our immediate family. My mom and dad were pretty angry at me when everyone left, though, and told me there was no need to embarrass my mom at dinner. They asked me to apologize, and I won't. I'm second guessing, though. Am I the asshole?
Okay, maybe. No, but yes. That was such an escalation.
She didn't really. Yeah, it was a pretty big escalation, and she also didn't really go into the extent of the abusiveness. Like,
okay, if it was like...
She does say she's low contact with her parents because growing up, my dad was physically abusive, my mom was emotionally absent/neglectful. So that's fair, but, like, I don't know, I feel like that...
If you're still going to have a relationship with them, you cannot bring that up over every single little inconvenience at the same time.
I mean, yeah, like, at dinner, like, that's kind of foul, and I mean, like...
Like, it's valid, but it's a lot.
Like, that was... Like, your mom, she fired, like, you know, like, a pop shot. Like, she was just, like, you know, like a little pistol shot, maybe something like that.
Yeah, she shot him with a squirt gun. He pulled out a rifle.
The tank. She said, oh, yeah? Boom! Like, you know, like, that's pretty intense escalation. Just
but
because...
not the asshole. I'm saying not the asshole, but that was wild. 0.5 assholes.
I'd say, I mean, I want to say not the asshole, because if she really did have to grow up with that abuse, you know?
Yeah.
And her parents try to keep it on the down low, like, but at the same time, that definitely was not the right time to bring that up, or the right place. And her mom didn't even really say anything crazy, like, you know, she did make a comment about a gift that she really liked from her boyfriend, but, like, is that really enough to respond with such a clap? I
forgot it was about the Costco sweatshirt. Okay, definitely not the asshole.
Definitely?
Definitely not the asshole. You can't come at the Costco sweatshirt.
Comments are trying funny. The first one says, not the asshole. She tried to embarrass you in front of others by criticizing your relationship. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. She should have kept her mouth shut if she didn't want you to likewise comment on her relationship choices. Fair point. Yeah. Seriously, mom stepped on a landmine while trying to throw a grenade. Lol. Yeah, I mean, I see. It's just...
Yeah, ultimately, OP was the one to get abused. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say not the asshole.
If it's not, it all just depends how bad it was. Because, I mean, if it was some real, like, genuine abusiveness, you know, then, like, and they try to keep that under wraps and, like, act like, because that's the thing that a lot of abusive parents do. I mean, I don't have too much experience, but just from what I've heard from, you know, friends who have that kind of relationship with their parents, like, they just act like, you know, everything was, like, fine and perfect.
Or, like, the victim complex afterwards. It was like,
yeah,
I'm sorry I wasn't a good enough mother for you. It was like, suddenly they're the victim even though they hurt someone else.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, I got a good one. Well, one I'm excited for. It's, another r/ Am I the Asshole? But this one's called Parent-Teacher Conference Gone Bad. And I'm excited for that one because I've been in these situations. Okay. Am I the asshole? I teach middle school, and one of my sections has mixed students of 7th and 8th graders. One of the boys is relentlessly distant, difficult, disruptive, and rude to authority and other students. He is a textbook class clown.
What is this called again? The title?
Parent-Teacher Conference Gone Bad.
Okay.
He's already kind of describing this kid, or she, as, like, you could tell they don't like him, but we'll see.
Is this our...
Huh?
Or this is a teacher talking, or the mom?
This
or
is the
parent?
teacher talking. She teaches she or he teaches middle school 7th and 8th grade. This is a mixed grade class of 7th and 8th graders.
They're tough years, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm only going to be certified through 6th grade, so I'm not really going to have to experience this, but maybe I'll get some good insight.
Yeah.
He is a textbook class clown. He is difficult in every class and out in the halls, so the admin called a parent-teacher conference to see how we could help. The week before the conference, the mom was spotted at the parent drop-off with what was reported as a near collision and a road rage style driving in the morning. I can't understand people who have road rage in the morning. Like,
Bro,
how are you awake enough to be raging?
My dad got the craziest road rage, man.
Okay.
If he wasn't such a good driver, I would honestly fear for my life sometimes.
The day of the meeting, the admin came to me and said she was nervous about the meeting because of how the mom was reported to have behaved at the drop-off. I then said, Mom won't like the meeting because all the teachers come to the room and tell the mom about all the disruptions that have happened in the last 2 days. I think the mom will get pissed enough to move her kid to another school. Okay. Parentheses. Forum, this was the premeditated plan. The meeting started promptly after school, and exactly 30 minutes later, the admin left the meeting. As described, the teacher gave a list of examples of class behavior and unfinished work, leaving me, the most senior teacher in the room, to support the progress or future recommendations for the student. We tried online and written communication with the mom for a month, and there was no consistency. If the mom was getting the written notes and online messages, the messages were not responded at all. The mom started describing her life and new job, sick job, and her inability to check the grades, assignments, or messages from teachers the day about the kid's day. I suggested 5 minutes of checking his laptop, check grades/assignments, 1 class a week. She said, I can't handhold him and check these things, I'm busy. I said, he's your child. Okay, that kind of pisses me off because parents do have lives outside of school as well, but also 5 minutes a week.
Yeah, like, especially if your kid is struggling, I mean, I feel like you have an obligation to at least look over, you know, their work, or actually doing it, or, like, actually checking it, you know.
After this, she went into a rage. She grabbed her coat and said, F you, you B-word. I'm not going to be told I'm a bad mom. You effing B. And she was screaming down the hall. She then came back and told her son to go with her. He then got up and left with her. Before she left, she said, "I'll smack that smirk off your face, B." I thought it was funny how she forgot her kid in their rage. The man teacher said that sounded like a threat. She said, "F you, it was a threat. I'd kick your A if we weren't on campus." So, am I the asshole for reminding the mom to look after her son's work, behavior, communications with other teachers on a weekly basis? Follow-up. The mom was reported to the police station, parentheses, not criminal. Step 1, if stalking the other communication happens. Stalking? Okay, if stalking. And mom has been banned from the campus for 2 weeks. I have been requested to attend another teacher conference meeting. I just don't think I should have attended when the mom I don't think I should attend when the mom has anger issues. Clearly she's not the asshole. I don't know why she's asking.
I don't think she's the asshole at all. I think the reflection, like, apple doesn't fall far from the tree, so the fact that the mom was acting like that in school over comment, was it a little snarky? Sure. But it's facts. Like, you're telling me you don't have time to make sure that your kid is doing its work? Is working?
It's sad. I love that. Yeah.
And then we're just like, well, it's your child, and then you bug out and start like cursing her out and threaten to assault her while you're in the school.
Ultimately, the parents are the ones responsible for how their child behaves.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, not the asshole for sure.
Clearly not. I think she could have handled it a little bit better, but she didn't handle it bad either.
Yeah. Like, obviously the kid is a problem,
Yeah. Needs a firmer parenting style.
For sure. Alright, the next one I have is, am I the asshole for telling my wife she isn't a single mother?
No. I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I'm already feeling towards no too, because this just sounds like some BS, to be honest. Like anyway, let me get into it. Me, male, 31, and my wife, female, 28, have been married 7 years. We have 3 kids together: 10 years, 7 years, and 4 years. Busy.
10, 7, 4? Okay.
For the last 6 years, I have been the sole income for our family. I work up to 60 hours a week, sometimes 7 days a week. Damn! He's getting the bag!
Hopefully, if he's working that much.
I am putting this family on my back! That's crazy. Anyway. Despite this, still come home and do housework like the cat boxes and cleaning up the bathroom. That's foul. My wife, on the other hand, does the dishes maybe once every other week and is supposed to be homeschooling the kids.
Ugh, I hate homeschooling.
I'm going to say I'm a firm denier of homeschooling. Like, unless there's a genuine reason for it, like,
sickness.
Kid is getting bullied a lot, or they're sick, or they have some kind of social disorder where it's or educational disorder where it's hard for them to function in the classroom, and especially like if the parent is like actually like educated. I don't think you should be able to homeschool your kid if you gotta at least have like a bachelor's degree to be able to homeschool.
Yeah, but even if they're educated, I still feel like they're missing out on so much social aspects that school gives to your kids.
Definitely.
Like, the kids need that to develop.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they still are young though, so it's not.
Yeah, I guess. I still don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I say she's supposed to be, because I work second shift, so I leave at 4 p.m. and get home around 2 a.m. That's ass. When I wake up at noon, she is always in bed next to me, and the kids are playing the Switch in the next room. She says she does the schooling between 8 and 11 because she read it only need 3 hours when you're homeschooling, and she also doesn't do Monday. What? Is that?
No.
I don't think that's valid.
Like, even when they're playing for homeschooling, they should be doing learn through play.
Yeah. When I go to work, she is usually at her TV playing video games, and the kids are still on the Switch. Bruh. Anyway, I confronted her about the homeschooling, and she got really angry. She said, "How dare I question her parenting since I'm never home and she's basically a single mother? This isn't the first time of a single mom. And as I've heard her say in front of my parents and her mom." Wow.
I told her a single mom.
Facts. I told her she wasn't a single mom. I spend every moment I'm not at work or sleeping with them, and I work hard to provide because we are still financially struggling. Damn, still financially struggling with all that? That's facts.
So maybe send the kids to school and she gets a job.
Facts. She was going to get a job after the kids were in school, but then decided to homeschool. I told her calling herself a single mom is insulting to mothers who are working and doing everything completely on their own. But now she's not asks me if I wanted a divorce, as she always does when we have an argument. Am I the asshole, or am I right to stop calling herself a single mom?
He's the asshole. The mom's the asshole. I messed up. Divorce the mom, marry the kids.
Wait, hold on. What?
You've never seen those memes?
No, I have. But,
there was only 2 characters in it, so...
Divorce mom, marry the gaming console.
Divorce the kids, marry the Switch.
Yeah, definitely not the asshole. I mean, I feel like he just needed to really reach out and get some affirmation. It's probably just to rant, because I would assume if he's working that much, he probably doesn't have a very active social life. So he probably just needed some people really to comment and probably get some support. Because, yeah that's ridiculous. Like, the fact that he's
7 days a week.
For 60 hours a week. Still
How many
playing?
hours?
60 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. That's brutal. And the fact that I don't even think he's a better dude than me, I guess, for saying that her saying she's a single mother is an insult to single mothers. Because really, I think that's an insult to him for saying that.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big slap in the face. Like, this guy's out here working 60 hours a week, sometimes 7 days a week, and you're saying that.
And it's like an awful shift time.
And for being gone all the time, and that you're a single mother when you guys are financially struggling and he's working all this time to support the family, like, and she's not holding up her end of the bargain at all. Like, he is trusting her to educate their kids, and maintain the household while he's out there grinding. And
I
the
don't
fact
believe her that she's saying she does it from 8 to 11. I don't believe that, especially if she's just sitting there and they're on their Switch until later when he's going to work again.
Yeah. And the fact that she always asks, like, apparently that she brings up the divorce every time they fight, that to me also seems like she may be being a little unfaithful in the relationship as well.
You think so?
Because, yeah. Like, I mean, maybe not.
Who would watch the kids if she's cheating?
You can still cheat through, like, message apps and stuff.
That's true. Yeah, if she's on her phone while they're on the
or maybe you could say if it's not her being unfaithful, I guess she is a little bit of a manipulator and like a gaslighter, you could say.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
You should at like, oh, so you want to get a divorce because she knows she's wrong and doesn't care to take ownership for it. I mean, her maturity level also just seems very, very low from what I'm seeing too. Like for a 28-year-old mom, mother of 5, and
she's 28. How old was the oldest kid?
No, the mom is 28.
Yeah, how old was the oldest kid?
10.
10? She had her first kid at 18. How old's the dad?
31.
So 18 and 21?
Yeah.
I don't think I like that age gap.
I mean, yeah.
She had the kid at 21, or at 18, so they were probably, that's 9 months, at least, of them together. Yeah.
Hold up. Did we discover something about the
I think
OP?
we did.
Oh no! I was riding for my man so crazy too!
I mean, it's 10 years later though, so it's still, but...
Damn. Alright. I wonder if anybody mentioned that. That's crazy.
Wait, look in the comments, yeah.
That's wild.
That doesn't change the story, but that's kind of wild.
No, that is a good catch there, because, yeah, that's true. She had the kid 10 years ago. I mean, it all depends where her birthday falls, I guess, but she had to be around 18 and 9 months being pregnant.
Mm-hmm. So they probably started, like, their relationship a little bit before that, if they're married.
Yeah. And they've been married for 7 years, so their kid was 3 when they got married.
Okay, so it could have been a one-night stand type of thing.
But
So
still,
she could have
that
been 18. She could have been 17. That's a little bit of a power imbalance, especially if he's 21.
well, it doesn't really. I mean, it seems like she's sitting pretty with her power, because the fact that
True.
he's working and she's just doing nothing. I mean, she is taking care of the kids full time.
Taking
That
care
is.
of the kids.
Well, she is. I mean, you
I
know.
know, but they're
they're
on
home-
their Switch all day.
True.
10-year-olds need social interaction. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's not with a little brother. I mean, 3 years age gap isn't the worst, but still, I'm not a fan of it.
That was a. I don't see anything in the comments calling out the age gap. They're just talking about the guy. Like, not the asshole and shit. But yeah, at the end of the day, not the asshole, say, given this specific situation. I would say he definitely, if he brings divorce all the time, then I feel like he kind of has to call her bluff to a certain extent, maybe, and be like,
Yeah, that's not a nice thing to do. At least have a sit-down talk with her and be like, you can't threaten divorce every time we have, like...
yeah, I'm not divorce her. I'm saying, like, if she's gonna bring that final step up, then, like, kind of be like, you know, just kind of push that and be like, nah, okay, you want to bring that up? Like, well, if you don't make these changes, then you may get that, you know? Because that's ridiculous, man. That man that's working 60 hours a week. I don't care what anybody says, that cannot be good for your health.
No, and especially at the times he's doing it and he's sleeping through most of the day.
And he says they're still financially struggling. Meanwhile, she's got a gaming system. The kid's got a Switch.
She has a gaming system? I missed that.
Yeah, she, it was like... Yeah, when I go to work, she is usually at her TV playing video games, and the kids are still in the...
Good for her.
So he's providing for this family, you know...
And she's sitting around playing games.
Yeah, and she's not taking her homeschooling obligations serious, because 3 hours, 4 times a week is not meeting the education requirement at all. Like, there's no way. That's 12 hours total. You know? That's like literally 2 days of school.
Yeah. At most.
Yeah, so like that's... There's a lot more at stake.
And there's 3 different grades. Hold up. There's no way she's teaching all of 3 of them for the 3 hours, like, straight.
Well,
because there's so many different needs.
Yeah. It's probably mostly the 10 and 7-year-old, because the 4-year-old probably...
But still, they should be at different stages of math and whatever else.
Yeah, she's definitely not meeting the requirement. Also, I mean, I would never want to homeschool my kids. Honestly, that just seems like way too much work. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could probably homeschool my kids in like history and reading and writing and grammar and stuff like that. But I could not teach my children science and math. For sure.
Like, I could teach up to a certain grade, because that's what I'm going to be certified to, but, like, even then, it's going to be hard with multiple kids, and especially with a time limit.
Yeah.
And you can't teach them social interactions. That's such a big part in early development.
So, yeah, not the asshole for sure.